So it's more of a
Yeah, that's right, Alex.
I do it from here. And then right foot. So then
Yes, thank you, everyone except Alex. Alex, so everybody else will watch Alex. Alex, can you continue?
me?
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I'm Yeon-kyu.
So, even for his rank, initiation is very similar, right? So it's very hard to judge which one is coming. Can you try one more time, men and kote? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Sensei.
So, everybody agree? It's not easy to judge which one is coming initially, right? Yeah. So that is one of our target, right? And the second target, I think you are already doing is we try to connect zanshin and next kamae. So when you finish zanshin, that is also for the next kamae.
Hi.
And this is easy to say, but when you actually try, then
Hi.
quite often we get lazy. So that's the second thing. And then now, what we are trying, particularly for today, this is a kind of new, is the, we are doing, everybody is doing fine right now. But the how you are doing, probably you don't necessarily know how you are doing. Somehow you are doing it fine.
Oh, perfect.
So then when we are doing more and more and getting the shinai and so on and so forth, then sometimes we lose the right rhythm you have now.
Hi.
So what we are doing here, particularly today, is try to learn how we are doing so that we can adjust ourselves and perhaps make our performance better. So then we've been talking, if you don't have, I'll send you the picture later on, but we are talking about the structure of the foot. So this is the heel bone, and this is the strong bone supporting here. Okay, so the weight is coming down like this. Weight is coming down like this. But the last time, I think I told you the this structure is the two-story structure to Scott Sensei or Jennifer, no?
Two-story?
Yeah. I mentioned to the Akiko-san and Hiromi-san with the supplementary session. But actually, this one has a two-story. First story means like a house structure.
Right.
So the first story is this one, and then goes to this way.
Right.
Which is actually goes to the little finger side. And the two of them were more or less in the first story. And then coming back, so you may think this is a ramp. Ramp means, you know, for the handicapped person and so on. So instead of transmitting the weight directly this way, but we are using a ramp. So goes this way and then coming back to that way. So the here is the picture. So now this bone is more like a thumb side. Three of them are more like thumb side. So coming up this way and going up that way. Turn and going up that way. That's the way we transmit the force. Then naturally, these two little fingers, and if this is the hand finger, what you call in English the second one next to little finger.
Or the ring toe.
The ring finger.
Yeah. We don't put the ring there, but
Yeah.
I guess it's so those two connect to the first story, and then including some, these three connect to the second story. Therefore, if we are doing correctly, then the gap, we get the gap between ring finger and the middle finger. So when you stand up and watch how you are stepping down, then of course, yeah, Scott Sensei has a shoes, so
Right.
uh, so there's a little separation here. Well, actually, what happens is that we get the gap separation more like to all fingers instead of coming like something like this.
Hmm.
So that's the way you are standing. So, Akiko-san, could you show your foot? Yeah.
足、はい。
Awesome.
Probably towards the camera. Yeah. And you can go back a little further. And then just like you learned the last Tuesday, put your weight forward before initiation. Then as you wait, so if this part opens up, means actually it's the right foot. So this part opens up means you are transmitting the force in the right route from the first floor to the second floor.
Oh.
And I had the opportunity to watch Koda Sensei. And the Koda Sensei's case, this one goes up like this, just before he hits men or anything. The reason I found that is Koda Sensei asked us, yeah, this was before he got Hachidan, so he is practicing for Hachidan. And he asked us, tell me whatever you see. And he's practicing, so we watch Koda Sensei. And then always initiate from this side. I can do it very well, but can you see? Can you see my foot? So the Koda Sensei's this side always comes up like this. Just before he hit, and then he falls. So But by the way, Koda sensei doesn't know how he is using the muscles. He can just do, make it. So that is one of the key points. So we have two ankles. And outside. So the first thing is relax the one inside ankle, which is going little below the ankle. You understand what I mean by ankle, right? There's a bump. Anyone who can't understand what I'm trying to say? This bump around the ankle. There's one inside and the other outside, right? So the release inside one. So it becomes like so. And then this was still within the kamae. And then when you try to initiate, release outside one. So goes like this way. And both legs does the same thing. And then last time Akko-san did very well, but then we can stretch our waist. So relax this one to get a little shift of the weight forward shift, and then relax outside one. So almost go and then stretch. Naturally comes stretching the waist and go. And when you hit the target, you stretch neck. That comes the last cut part. But I want you to feel the first two parts. Starting from the ankle, relaxing muscles associated with inside ankle and outside ankle. And then naturally you feel your waist, in Japanese, koshi, get stretched. So could you try and see whether you get the same feeling or not? Perhaps you can use just hand without holding anything. So Akko-san, could you try it again, like last time? This time, show it little bit slanted so that we can see the weight shift also. And try to swing up. Perhaps Alex, first you do it without holding the anything. Just do it with your hand. That may be easier to get the feeling.